Oh, good times. Good
Hello
times.
again. Today we're opening Universal Yums, and it says everywhere. So does that mean Antarctica too?
Yeah, North Korea.
And North Korea. Let's see. Okay, 'tis the season for Yums.
Didn't do that last year though?
Yes. Oh wait, maybe I don't know. I can't remember. So this is the picture that comes with the box, and then it has on the back you can rate what you think of each snack, and then you can take a picture and post on Universal Yums. So, and this is the book. And let's see, the last person will get to do the clue for next time, if we remember. So, you know the deal. Here at Universal Yums, we visit a different country every month. Not this month. For the special holiday box, we decided to do something new. A taste of the holidays from all over the world. How did we come up with this? We're geniuses. No, just kidding. Okay, so let me start pulling it out. Let me pull something out and put it over here. So we got Strazaniki Bromberki. There's garlic on the front, so I guess there's some kind of garlic chips. Okay, so let's see. Here we go. This is garlic potato chips.
Oh, it's not straight. I'm sorry that it's not straight.
Okay.
Neither is my hair. It's very curly.
To attend a traditional Czech Christmas dinner, you'll have to follow a few rules. Number 1, don't eat any meat on December 24th. 2, put the live carp you'll have for dinner in the bathtub until you're ready to cook it. 3, take a scale from the carp and put it in your wallet for good luck all year. Ew. 4, set the table for an even number of guests, no matter how many people you invite. 5, put a bowl of garlic underneath the dinner table to provide strength and protection in the coming year. What? You can't or don't want to do all this? Not to worry, we have some amazing garlic chips from the Czech Republic to at least help you fulfill the last requirement. Made by the famous Czech manufacturers, Peter Hobza, these garlic fleck chips are a Prague favorite, and we're lucky enough to be the first company to ever bring them into the USA. We just want to make sure that you've had enough strength and protection and delicious yums during the holiday. Okay, sounds interesting. No wonder I see all those pictures with carps in the bathtub. Now it makes sense.
Here we go.
Magic card.
A bunch of things. This one's curved. The other one's all straight though.
Okay, so what in the heck are these?
I don't know. Looks like a packing peanut.
Yeah.
Yugwa candy? Okay, it's Korean. I don't know what that is, but probably whatever it's South Korea.
Not North, darn.
Yugwa, probably. I don't know. Okay, give up. With every bite of this candy, you're enjoying a little taste of history. Yugwa has been eaten in Korea since the year 918. Nope, we didn't mistype. We mean 918. It has been traditionally only served in national feast ceremonies and state banquets. For 500 years, starting in the 1300s, the candy consumption was restricted even further. It could only be eaten at weddings or during special toasts to longevity. While the occasions for serving the treat are less regulated today, the way that it's made and sold is still handled very strictly. The making of yugwa is related by the Korean government. It must be made by Korean Food Grandmaster. The Grandmaster made this batch, Mr. Kim Kyu-hyun, has been studying the practice of making yugwa for over 20 years. To make the ancient treat, he soaks rice in water for 5 days and pounds it into rice flour. From there, the flour is kneaded with honey and water, cut to pieces, soaked in more honey and water, and dried in the shade. After the dough has dried, it's deep fried twice, then coated in honey and puffed rice. The final product is often served during Korea's fall holiday called Chuseok, as well as special occasions such as Korean New Year. Whatever your special occasion might be this holiday season, here's a piece of history to go with it.
Okay.
Golden Flake, the South's original potato chip, dill pickle flavored, thin and crispy.
Dill pickle.
They're all crashed, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Oh, this is from America, Captain America. No.
Captain America!
Golden Flake dill pickle chips. In the 1880s, the American store Woolworth began selling hand-blown glass ornaments from Germany.
Miss Woolworth.
What?
I said I miss Woolworths.
The glass ornaments that they were selling were shaped like fruits and veggies, and surprisingly, they weren't selling well, particularly the pickle ornament. Reportedly, an inventive sales clerk began telling customers that the pickle ornament was part of a game in Germany. In this game, a real pickle was placed on the Christmas tree, and the first person to find it would be given good fortune for the next year if they re-hid it somewhere else on the tree.
You have to sniff for it. Oh, there's the pickle.
Americans loved the story, and pickle ornaments started to fly off the shelves. While many German-American families have adopted the tradition, there's very little evidence that suggests it was actually a common practice in Germany. Luckily, we've saved you from searching on your tree for a pickle ornament. But we have two.
We have 2 pickle ornaments on our tree.
Because you can find your good luck right here in these American-made pickled chips. They're just the right mix of vinegar, dill, and thin potato crispiness. Maybe just like the pickle ornament, we can convince you that it wouldn't be the holidays without them. Traditions have to start somewhere, right?
Okay. Kind of bent up. Best Buy, 11/30/18. Okay, Sprucewood, Vogius, and VT. Okay, so Sprucewood Handmade Cookie Co. Canadian Maple. Classic Shortbread.
Ooh,
I remember when we got 2 packages of those last year.
Yeah, we've had these before.
Those were good.
Box is kind of, look, the pop box is kind of, good thing about out of box. Oh, wait, wrong.
And I didn't really think there were only 2 characters in that movie. In case you thought. Yeah, I'm still going on. Go on about that.
Another video. Okay. Oh, Canada. How could we forget you on the trip around the world? Well, we couldn't. Every holiday celebration needs a classic cookie, and this shortbread made a short trip from Ontario to join our festivities. These cookies pair one of Canada's best exports, maple syrup, with one of Canada's best chefs, Mark Poland, to make an irresistible yet surprisingly simple shortbread. Don't leave these out for Santa. You'll want them all to yourself. Yeah, darn Santa.
Ho, ho, ho!
Okay.
Santa steals the cookies. Santa steals the cookies.
I ate the Canadian cookies and I went bald.
Ooh, moon pie kind of thing.
Yeah, that's like a moon
Not
pie.
that I've ever eaten one or ever will, but there you go.
Bonbon. Yeah, it looks like a moon pie.
Bonbon Blanco from Argentina.
It's white chocolate.
I had to do Argentina for a project one time.
Alfajores are sandwich cookies that are eaten throughout the Spanish-speaking world. I'm sorry.
What?
On Christmas Day, except in Argentina, they're eaten all the time in Argentina, and even more on Christmas. Alfajores originally come. Okay, you tell me how you pronounce it then.
They're fine.
Bonbon.
Was it the weird tongue roll I was doing? Come in all shapes and sizes, from thick shortbreads to sponge cakes.
I cannot roll my tongue like that.
They can be filled with everything from dulce de leche to peanut butter. Sweet alfajor cookies from Argentina's most well-known snack company, Arcor. Inside the white chocolate shell, 2 crumbly cakes are sandwiched between a thick layer of whipped peanut butter filling. From now on, if you dream of a white Christmas, you'll think of these. So it's funny that I rolled my tongue like that because you can't do that.
I can't roll my tongue at all.
Can you
fold
it?
No.
You can't fold your tongue?
I can't.
You're not in the family.
I can only do
either.
this. Everyone can do that though.
Okay, let's get on to the next food.
I can't roll my tongue. Let's see. Perugia, 1946. Panettone.
I don't like
Oh,
Tony.
was that the Italian bread thing?
It's like a little cake thing.
I think it's Italian. It's Italian, I'm not sure. Do I win? Maybe not.
Yeah, that's Italy.
Okay. So here you go.
Picelli, panettone, the chocolate chips.
What's so funny? Why are you laughing again?
I don't know. Because laughter's fun.
Because
Except when it hurts.
it makes you think of Pantene.
One thing for sure, panettone is Italy's most famous Christmas treat. What's not as sure how it came to be. One story goes like this. A long time ago, a rich nobleman named Ugetto Attilani liked to fly falcons. While in the middle of the countryside flying his falcons, he always stopped at a small bake shop. There he saw the baker's beautiful young daughter, Adelgisa, who he wanted to marry. Ew. He disguised himself as a countryman and became an apprentice to the baker to get closer to his love. Ugetto started bringing fine flour and eggs to the bakery to improve the taste of the products, and he thus made the very first batch of panettone for Adelgisa. He removed his disguise and asked for Adelgisa's hand in marriage, and they soon tied the knot, with Leonardo da Vinci in attendance as a guest. But that's just one story. Another suggests that panettone came about when the king's baker spent so much time at a royal dinner kissing a nobleman's wife that he burned the original dessert. The baker's assistant, Tony, whipped together a new dessert using old dough and presented it to the nobility, who loved it and called it Tony's bread, or panettone. Despite the uncertainty with how panettone came to be, one thing is for certain, panettone means Christmas in Italy. It's sold everywhere throughout the country, and it's often bought instead of made because of the complicated baking process. It takes 30 hours for the dough to rise, and it has to be hung upside down to bake to ensure the top comes out perfectly. Italians will pick up panettone to give to friends and family as a gift, but we don't recommend doing that with yours. This chocolate chip filled panettone should be eaten by one person only. You. That was a long one! You taped your mouth shut. No! Isn't it gonna hurt? I know when I put tape on my mouth, it rips my mustache hairs out.
Well,
You shouldn't have mustache hairs anyway.
I want mustache hairs to come out.
You're not supposed to talk about having a mustache.
Okay, Sol del Cusco. O authentico sabor del chocolate.
Subordinate
The
chocolate.
clove and cinnamon chocolate flavor bar for hot chocolate. Clove? Oh.
You want to eat the subordinate chocolate? What's so funny?
Okay, no, that's how you make it. Okay, Sol de Cusco chocolate. This big day for holiday The big day for holiday celebrations in Peru in December is December 24th, also called Noche Buena. On the 24th, there's a big dinner with turkey, followed by gifts, fireworks, champagne, and hot chocolate. Hot chocolate doesn't sound that crazy for the holidays, except when you consider that in Peru, December 24th is the start of summer. Most people don't exactly crave hot chocolate when the temperatures start climbing, but this special hot chocolate is made by hand, by slowly melting chocolate in milk, and then folding in cinnamon and cloves. Drinking hot chocolate on Christmas Eve is so ubiquitous that it even has its own name, chocolatada. If you want to have a chocolatada of your own, you'll need a pot, water, milk, this chocolate bar, and the recipe on page 10, so I guess you add your own cinnamon and cloves, yeah. Note, while you can eat this chocolate bar, we think it's much better than the way it was intended to be consumed, in hot chocolate. Okay.
You roll your tongue.
Roll my tongue.
You roll your tongue. Like you. I can just make weird noises. 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 Noises.
You're kicked out of the video. Like my shirt? My shirt.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so, yeah, kind of weird looking. Okay.
I said, ooh, nice.
Okay, let me find. Where? Is it new?
It's these things that look like this.
No, it can't do that. Oh, is it this? No, no.
Really? I think it is. It just looks different.
You can turn it around. What's it say in the
This is porguritas? Maybe that's not. Where the heck is it? Did I do this the wrong thing?
It looks kind of the same.
This is a Joel de Artisanal. Okay, just read that one, I guess, because this doesn't look exactly the same, but... Okay.
Oh, bring us some figgy pudding. No, bring us some figgy pudding. Nope, scratch that. Just bring us the figs. Figs have always been an essential part of Colombia's Christmas dinner. They can come soaked in syrup, accompanied by cheese, or in the most delectable way possible, stuffed with rich, creamy arquipe. If you were with us for our Colombia box this past August, you'll remember arquipe. It's made by slowly heating condensed milk and sugar until it caramelizes into a sweet, sticky, pudding-like consistency. For this delectable Colombian treat, full fresh figs are stuffed full of arquipe. Rest assured when we tell you that's a quality gift you never knew you wanted. Much better than figgy pudding.
Okay, so bring us some figgy pudding and bring it right now.
Oh no, I'm too pale.
Well, I told you to put your sunblock on. I mean, suntan.
Your spray tan.
Yeah, spray tan.
Mixed baklava.
Oh, baklava's Greece. I mean, it's from Greece. Greek.
Baklava.
It's really flaky. And dense. And 16 grams for 4 pieces.
Jabri baklava. In Islam, there are 2 major holidays every year. Eid al-Adha is all about sacrifice. Typically, a large piece of meat is slaughtered and split 3 ways. 1/3 is given to friends, 1/3 is given to the poor, and 1/3 is kept by the family. Eid al-Fitr is celebrated on the last day of Ramadan, which occurs at a different time each year as it's based on the Islamic calendar. This year it was in June, but in 2028 it will be in February. Of the 2 Eid holidays, Eid al-Fitr is the one where you'll probably see baklava. It's the sweet holiday, whereas Eid al-Adha is typically filled with savory food like meat. The baklava you're about to eat is made by a famous restaurant in Amman, Jordan, called Subhi Jabri and Sons Co. In 1990, the company was honored by the King of Jordan to commemorate their contributions to building up Jordan's economy. We, on the other hand, would like to commemorate them for building our love of baklava. We had a chance to meet the son of the original owner, and we've been hooked on his baklava ever since. You'll receive 2 different types of baklava in this box. One is more traditional, with chopped cashews in between the thin layers of pastry dough. The other is called a bird's nest, because thin strands of vermicelli pastry are wrapped around pistachios to make it look like a bird's nest. No matter what holiday you're celebrating this winter, we hope it will be a lot sweeter with a bit of baklava.
You see, it's Greek, but okay, whatever. Misha's in there looking for her babies.
What? Your babies are in the cage!
So, Fuji black sesame candy.
Ah!
Your babies, you know where your babies are. We're looking for the big cage. Hey, Fuji black sesame candy. Everything in China has layered meanings, and the candy is no exception. First candy of any sort is a must for Chinese New Year celebration, as it represents sweetness and happiness for the year ahead. Second, the red package of Fuji adds to the plethora of red that accompanies the season. Red symbolizes good luck, and during Chinese New Year, people keep their eyes peeled for red envelopes, which contain money. The color red is actually forbidden at funerals because it's meant to be the color of happiness. Third, and most importantly, this black sesame candy is one of China's most popular treats. during Chinese New Year. Not because it's candy and not because it's red, but because it's delicious. After trying the crispy peanut crunch with a hint of toasty black sesame seeds, you'll probably want to eat it all right now. But if you want to celebrate the upcoming year of the dog, you'll need to save, or at least try to save, this candy for your dog. No, for Friday, February 16th, 2018.
That's Chris's favorite day. She's really looking forward to it.
What? Yeah. What?
So that she can eat the candy, obviously.
What?
Mini Christmas.
Am I missing something?
Mini Christmas puddings. A rich blend of traditional fruits, nuts, and spices wrapped in luscious dark chocolate.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Oh no, we didn't do Simpsons yesterday, did we?
I'll just do some together.
I think it's Adrian and yours turn.
Okay. Mini Christmas puddings. Oh, here we go. Mini Christmas puddings. What's better than shrimp on the Barbie for Christmas dinner? Well, for Australians, not too much. They're big fans of barbecued shrimp
I
at Christmas
misread
at the
that
beach
first.
picnic. No.
I
Stop.
thought
No. Just let me read, okay? There's only one thing that beats it out. Christmas pudding. Originally from the UK, Christmas pudding, also called figgy pudding, is one of the few traditional holdovers that Australians have kept from their British ancestors. Made from a thick batter of eggs, breadcrumbs, currants, figs, nuts, and a handful of spices. It's typically cooked in November, wrapped in fine muslin
Yeah, it's a kind of
for
cloth.
storage, and then slowly steamed on Christmas Day. It's far too much work for the average person, so instead we're giving you a taste of Christmas pudding in a thoroughly Aussie way. Ernest Hillier founded Australia's first chocolate company in 1914, forever changing the country's reliance on Europe and America for chocolate exports. It became extremely well known not only for its creamy chocolate, but also for the unique fillings he would put in the center. His creativity knew no bounds, and neither did his troublemaking ways. All throughout the 1930s, Hillier would sneak alcohol inside his chocolate just to make local governments upset. No one can get upset about these. They're just pure chocolate goodness.
Okay, what was so funny?
I don't know.
I misread it.
Stop.
I-
Stop.
You thought it was something else?
She's just... It's really forced. It's not that funny, really.
Hitler's?
That's what I thought it said.
Oh. Yeah, it almost looks like it. Oh, no, I don't think they would send us that kind of candy.
Wait, this one's supposed to be up there already.
Okay,
Isn't it? Let's see.
and then she looks and there's nothing left.
There's these things. These must be the mince pie candy.
Yeah. Okay, so these are what these things look like. They're some kind of hard.
This is what
Okay, let's go on.
Mince pie candy. Ever heard of mince pie? No? Yes? Either way, you're about to hear a lot more about it. Back in the 11th century, people living in the Middle East would cure their meat using a mix of sugar, spices, and fruit. When the Crusaders came back to England from the Middle East in the 12th century, they brought with them. They brought the
okay,
technique
yeah.
with them.
Oh,
store
he's trying to
meat,
get behind there, but he
typically
can't.
mutton, beef, or lamb.
That's not funny.
Over long periods of time, it was
He
finally
usually gets
mixed.
to be behind
Then
it,
mixed
remember?
with
Oh, he
cinnamon,
bumped it.
cloves, nutmeg, and a variety of fruits like apples, raisins, and citrus. In 1413,
So selfish.
after King Henry V
He's a cat.
served a mincemeat
That's why he's
pie
selfish, then.
at his coronation, the dish became common during the holidays. Pies were everywhere, often baked into oval shapes to represent baby Jesus sleeping in the manger. 200 years later, when Oliver Cromwell abolished Christmas in England, he also effectively abolished mincemeat pies. They were still made in secret. The meat was removed from many recipes, and the finished pies were baked into a variety of different shapes to disguise them. It was during this period that the urban legend arose that it's illegal to eat mince pies on Christmas Day. While that myth isn't true, there is one that is. Most mincemeat pies don't have any meat in them. Most only contain the original spices used in the 12th century: cloves, cinnamon, and nutmeg, plus a variety of fruits. So vegetarians, don't worry. These mincemeat candies aren't banned for you.
Okay, let's see. Okay, there's these two, and then Adrian can read the coming soon, and then we'll try something.
Oh, try this one.
Yeah, let's try that. Let's try the ball head.
No.
Okay. El Almondero Mini Bits. Turon Duro. Crunchy Almond Turon. So this is what it looks like.
I held a sneezing for too long and now it's going down my throat.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Why did you just sneeze?
Because I wanted to see if I could hold it in. Nobody needed to hear that.
El
Did
Almondro Turon, the most famous Christmas dessert in all Spain. The slogan for this particular candy is Vuelve Sisa por Navidad, or come home for Christmas. While Turon is eaten year-round, it's definitely a huge holiday indulgence in Spain. This Turon, called Alicante Turon, meaning hard Turon, is made by folding almonds into a mixture of eggs, honey, and sugar. Luckily for the Spanish, they get to enjoy the holiday goodie for weeks. This Christmas season is celebrated all the way through January 6th on a day called Epiphany, which celebrates the three wise men. The 6th is when most children receive gifts, and also, unfortunately, when the season for eating Turon starts to wind down. Until next year. Okay, so Adrian gets to read the clue for next time.
Clue to next month's box. Long ago, they'd compete with others coming to cheer, but we've got a better party to kick off the new year. With bergamot gummies, chocolates, and all of it's green, get excited for the first jumps of 2018. What?
Greece?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so
Are we gonna
let's
try
get something.
Okay.
Let's see, you can try this, or we can try the cookies, or we can try the pickle chips. Let's try
Cookies.
the cookies, okay.
Oh, those are good cookies. No.
Oh, come on.
Come on,
He's
dude.
covering up the viewfinder.
He's hugging the camera. Okay, come on, Muffin.
I don't see how that's funny at all.
It's kind of cute.
It's not cute. It's
He's
annoying.
snuggled up against the camera.
Gross.
This part under my lip is starting to burn.
Alright, so open it up, and there's like a few of them in there.
Oh, candy. Or just not candy, it's cookies.
Cookies.
Cookies. Who are you?
Today's bacon day. We'll have a
Thor?
bacon video.
Hi, Thor. What did you say, Thor?
I'm Thor.
Thor?
I'm
No,
actually
no, it's
Chris.
Dusty.
Okay, smells good.
Are you wearing a shirt this time?
Yes.
Good. How come you weren't that one time?
Summer.
Okay.
It's not summer, it's fall. Get your seasons right. This guy does not know
It's
what
spring right now and
This
it's summer
guy-
soon.
he doesn't know what the seasons are. He thinks it's spring, but it's actually fall.
Oh, I'm in Australia.
You're not in Australia, you're on our couch.
Oh yeah.
Okay, very good. If you liked our video, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, for more craziness, subscribe to us. Bye!
Bye.
Muffin move.